We are going to be annotating a Valediction, Forbidden Mourning by John Donne. So the first thing you're going to want to do is read through the whole poem twice. So go ahead and pause the video and read through the entire poem twice. You can find this poem on Canvas, or you can go to your online textbook and find it as well. So go ahead and click pause. And then once you are ready, we will click play again and we will get started. Okay, so remember, step one is to annotate the title. So look at the title, A Valediction, Forbidden Mourning by John Donne. A valediction is to say farewell forever. Forbidding mourning is a grim expression of sorrow. So what this title is saying is he is going to say farewell, and he's going to say it in a sad type of way. Okay, so remember, step two is to clarify. So go ahead and click pause. Then go through, highlight any words you don't know, and define them. If you have any questions about specific words that you can't find the answers to, let me know. Okay, step three is to summarize. So we're going to kind of go stanza by stanza and talk about what it means. So this first stanza means good men die peacefully and whisper their souls to heaven. So they're so good that they don't even have to convince God to let them into heaven. They can just whisper and their souls go on to heaven. Their friends are all gathered around their deathbed, debating whether or not they are actually dead. The second stanza says, we must accept our separation in the same way that the men from stanza 1 accept their death. We must not cry, because to do so would say our love is only physical. In stanza 3, he is talking about how earthquakes frighten people, but the movements of the sun and other heavenly bodies cause no fear because they are harmless. In stanza 4, he is saying, you and I are like the heavenly bodies. Our movements cause no excitement. Those who base their relationship solely on physical and not mental cannot withstand separation. In stanza 5, he is saying, but our love is so refined, so otherworldly, that it can survive while we are still apart. Stanza 6, he is saying, even though our bodies become separated, and we must live apart for time, our souls still remain united. Stanza 7, he is saying, you and I are like the pointed legs of a compass used to draw circles and arcs. Even though you stay and I move, I will still circle back to you. In our second to last stanza, he is saying, don't come with me. I need you to stay where you are. Your position there helps me to complete my circle so that I can end up where I began. And in the last stanza, he continues this metaphor with him and the compass and his wife, saying because his wife stays there, he could go where he needs to go, but he will still return. Okay, so remember, the next step is step 4, literary devices. So we're going to go through that list and start with metaphors. Metaphors, imagery, allusion, simile, personification, hyperbole, oxymoron, assonance, consonance, euphemism, onomatopoeias, tonal shift, conceits, and apostrophes, and see if you can find any literary devices. So go ahead and pause the video, highlight and label all the literary devices you find. Okay, step 5 is poetic form. So if we look at the rhyme scheme, it's an A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, H, G, H, all the way through the end of the poem rhyme scheme. So every other line rhymes with the former. And if you look at feet and meter, it's going to be an iambic tetrameter. Step 6 is the theme. If we look at the theme, he's saying real love is powerful and can withstand distance. Donne argues that those who cry and mourn when their love leaves them physically are not actually in love. He is also praising her wise faithfulness. He is saying two things. One, that she is like the compass, where when he leaves, she will stay where she is at home, so she will not cheat on him. Also, he's saying that she still loves him, and he still loves her, and he can let her be there while he's gone, but he will come back to her eventually. And then step 7 is personal reflection. So somewhere on there, respond to the theme. If you have any questions or if you need help with any of those literary devices, let me know.